Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Melissa. Good to see you. God, I'm a bit flustered today because I've just been packing my car up to move on. Hey, Indra. Good to see you. Oh, I'm going to take a moment to breathe. Just, woo. So, we are doing 7 contemplations to raise your vibration. We're on day 5 already. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Shannon. Good to see you. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome to my scope. I'm going to take a moment to breathe, I think, because I've just been rushing and packing the car. Where are you going? Well, I've been house sitting here for the last 5 weeks, and I'm off to my sister's, and then I'm off to another house sit, because that's what I do. It's pretty cool. Hey, Heidi, good to see you. Chill. Thanks, Indra. Good advice. Happy Wednesday to you. Eno, no, I don't know your name. Eno, have you come on before? I can see your handle. But good to see you. Hi, Chrissy. Well, thanks for all those hearts and thanks for sharing. David. Ah, of course, David. Hey, David. Where's the next town? Next stop is Kingston upon Thames. Woohoo! Moving on. It's the tour. Woo woo! Good. So how are we all today? Tell me how you are while I just take a breath and have a drink of water. Fun indeed. Hey Sonam, good to see you. Ah, he doesn't think so. Light and happy. That's good. Hey Sonam. Hey Angie, good to see you. Right, so as you guys know, I am Joel Young, the creator and custodian of NPA, that stands for Non-Personal Awareness. Hello, James, and which is a simple way to stop taking things personally. Good morning to you, Angie. And we are doing 7 contemplations to raise your vibrations. So in case you're new to this, I always like to sort of say what my perspective is on contemplation. So contemplation is different to me trying to convince you of something. It's really, and they're notions because nobody really has a frigging clue anyway. So it's all just a notion. So it's an invitation to have a listen to this perspective I offer you, and then sit with it for a moment and see where it takes you. See if it resonates. See where it goes. Top of the morning to you, James. Woohoo! There we go. So let me turn the camera around and see. Look. Oh, not too bad. Oh, still got my sunglasses. It's very sunny here today. Nice shirt because it always is. Got my desigual on today. Look at that design. Oh, Spanish heaven. So oh, I missed a comment there. Hey, Steph. Good to see you. Okay, cool. My hair's looking wild. Didn't prepare. Didn't put my makeup on. Nothing. I don't know what's going on. So let's crack on because I've got to drive. Shh. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to mention the makeup. I thought I'd put my Jeffree Star lipstick on. So yeah, shame on me, so I'm quite right. It's like just turning up with no face on. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to make it swift today, and guys, you to get on the road and move to the next place. You need to look Jeffrey up. Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Indra swears by him. This is public, you know. Sort it out, please. I'm in touch with my feminine side, but I actually don't wear lipstick. At least not yet, except in amateur dramatics, of course. Then I'm happy to wear anything. So, those lipsticks rule. Oh, do you know them, Heidi? Okay. I can't believe we're coming on my scope and we're talking about lipstick. That's my own fault, really. Hey, Rob, good to see you. Welcome to Lipstick Half Hour. Oh, good. Right, I feel a bit calmer now. Should we crack on with it? So, do you want the big reveal? Do you want to know what day 5 is on these 7 ways? 7 contemplations. Okay, back on topic, lol. So, yeah, okay, Indra does, Sonam does. Who else wants to see it? Woohoo! Yes, Melissa does. Fabulous, fabulous. I need 5. Okay, Heidi does. Good. Any good occult books to read? No idea. Not my bag, sir. I would suggest Google or Amazon if you want to read a good occult book. Check the reviews, all the usual. Hey Vanessa, good to see you. Oh, I'm calling you Heidi Christie. Sorry. Oh, you know, it's not one of my strengths. I think I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so mile in my shoes is Christie. Got it. Mile in my shoes, Christie. Shoes, mile, Christy. Okay, if I forget it now, you can really shoot me. Well, we got a number. There's like two Heidis, so that's what it is. God, I'm sweating like a thing. All right, so you've asked for the big reveal. Let's do it. Let me turn this around, and you can see these contemplation is. Here we go. So, I invite you to. It's like a thing, like a pig, I believe, is the actual phrase there. I did have a big English breakfast, though. I cooked a big English breakfast. Welcome back from Spain for Rita. What thing? Yeah, The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. All right, let's get on with this. So, here's the contemplation. I invite you to contemplate the notion that if you parent yourself in all the ways you wish you had been parented, then love will run amok in your heart where need once did. Is this something we can watch the other days we missed then? Yeah, you can. If you follow me and just have a look at the replays, you've got the first 4 days of this, and you've also got 30 days of self-directed kindness if you wanted to really go on a Joel binge. Then you've got all of those. I did one on my leg when I had played football. Demanded, or maybe I misread that. And I've missed a bunch of comments, but there we go. Thank you for sharing, Rob. Yeah, please do share this. One great way to share this one is to screenshot it. If you screenshot it, then you can share it on Twitter. So on an iPhone, and I think on Android, you use the off button and the sort of select button, and off we go. Thank you for inviting followers. Thank you, I'm still learning to use this. Okay, yeah, so off button and thingy, and it will take a picture, and then it, on the Periscope screen, it will say, would you like to share on Twitter? And you say, yes, please. And off it goes. So that's the way to do that. And of course, you can share with your followers if you right swipe on the iPhone and then hit share, or up swipe on Android and then hit share. So, welcome to this one. Let's talk about this. I love this one. So if you parent yourself in all the ways you wish you had been parented, then love will run amok in your heart where need once did. So let's talk about this. Parenting yourself. This is a big topic for me. I've noticed in my, let me turn it around. So, have you all screenshotted it? Have you all shared it? Good. I'm in bossy mode now. So let me turn around. Of parenting. What's a mock? Okay, so that's my fancy language. Run wild. How about that? Is that easier? Run amok. It's poetical. I'm a poet, innit? I like poetic words and stuff like that. Amok. Run amok. It's like an old-fashioned phrase. Everyone's like, what is a mock? It's like a Mac. That's not like a Mac. It's an it's an old English phrase. It's like, I love that phrase, arms akimbo, and I like to say, have your heart akimbo. So arms akimbo is like this, but I like to say, have your heart akimbo. You love your accent like that. Oh dear. So yeah, let's talk about self-parenting. Legs akimbo. Yeah, you would. No, let's not bring it down there. Or maybe that was me, maybe you didn't mean that at all, and I've just embarrassed myself, I don't know. Right, I'm going to get this back on topic, if it kills me. This is very important, parenting yourself. So parenting yourself, so here's the thing, here's what tends to happen. We're trained when we're kids, and when we grow up, we get into personal development, that it's all our parents' fault. And we need to go and scream at our parents and demand of them whatever it is we think we need. Or even when we're actually kids, because we think, well, our parents should give us this, this, and this. Now, when you grow up, you have kind of that inner child is really alive in you already all the time. And often what kicks off, especially on this one, it talks about, where need once did, is we have needs and things, and we look for the outside parent, be that, a lover, partner, friend, whatever it is, but something outside. Hey, Kristinka. I think it was Kristinka, is that right? So we tend to look outside for the answer. But the thing is, especially if you've done a lot of personal growth or inner work, or you just have lived life, then you have a lot of wisdom in your present self right now. And so when you find that these kind of inner childs kick up, my invitation is that rather than sort of looking out with your child for the parent or what they should have done or something that should have happened, be the parent to that inner child. So this is what that looks like to me. So if so the other day I had something come up in me, and I felt some fear and some disconnection and those kind of things. Yeah, really listen to it, Steph. It's very important. So this sort of this sense of need, in a way, this sense of wanting something that I didn't feel I had because I had a story about it, came up in me. So I sat and I closed my eyes and I went inside and found this like 3-year-old me was just very scared and felt afraid and lost and abandoned and those things. So I literally sat in my mind, or in my heart really, sat him down and just went, I get it, I understand, I know that. And you know what, that isn't necessarily the case. Let's take a look at it. I heard him, I let him say what he needed to say and all these things. And within a very short space of time, he kind of relaxed. I gave him a hug, job done. And in myself, my whole being relaxed and I was able to go to sleep and it was it was just restful. So I really kicked off about it. I really struggled with my parents going away. Oh, I missed that, Steph. I was talking, only now trying to parent myself. So it is something you can do. I mean, you can in your mind sit down with your parents and have a conversation with them. I'm all for that too. But in the day-to-day things, if something is kicking off in any form of need or fear or those things, often it's some inner child inside. And you do have the capacity. Any of you that are parents, you know how to parent. I mean, you don't have to be a perfect parent. Just be a frigging parent. The child needs some love, needs a cuddle, needs reassurance, needs to be heard. All of those things. So what you find is that when you begin, tell me about it, Jacinda. So when you begin to practice this sort of art of self-parenting, you begin to discover that you can give yourself what you need. And then all those little inner children inside of you, and God, we've got a gaggle of kids inside of us, of ourselves, begin to get it that they can relax and trust you because maybe they couldn't trust their parents or trust life, but they trust that when stuff comes up, you are going to be there for them, which is another way of saying it's like choose you first, be there for yourself first. I feel lost without them and dream most nights about them dying, trying to work through this now. So again, so if your parents have moved on, Steph, then that is again a really important thing to become the parent to those younger parts of you. You know, and it can sound a bit harsh, but sometimes you just got to step into it. Sometimes there is an act of just committing to it. And Steph, you know, one thing is you can get support. So again, I know we've sort of mentioned it before, but you do need to make the act of actually picking up the phone and calling out for support and finding the means if that's an issue. It's like these things really help because the beginning of any process, see, I can teach people to parent themselves by helping them to discover what that means, what that feels like inside of them. And in the beginning, I can talk about it, but it is a skill. So, I mean, I'd recommend anybody who resonates with this, you know, get in touch with me. I do one-to-one sessions. You can go to joelyoungmpa.com/sessions, find that, or just email me or whatever, and we can have a little chat about what you're looking for. But this is something that I'm really passionate about. I really share. I can help you to not only experience taking care of your sort of inner children, but also to learn how you can do it yourself. We're in sync. I'll message you about what I did last night. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm amazing at it. Yeah, so Indra's had some experience. I've helped her with some of this. So she says I'm amazing, so believe her. So get back to that child that's hurt and comfort him. Yes. Definitely something I need to work on. Docs give me antidepressants over it. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm not anti-medicine as a rule. I'm pro finding what works for you. We always believe Indra, she's a superstar. Yeah, she is, rock star. So there was something that came up a minute ago. Now, what was that? I wanted to speak to it. Oh yeah, just saying, so yeah, come in, sort of get in touch with that inner child and just have a conversation. And I know people think, oh, talking to myself, it's mad. But it really isn't. We do it all the time anyway. You know, you're always having conversations in your head. I'd rather do the work than dull with meds. Well, I've worked with loads of people, Steph, who have come off meds because they've done the inner work. It's a really great technique I'm going to do today. Absolutely. So just literally sit down. If there's something, it's particularly good in the moment. If you find there's somewhere where you look like Justin Bieber, you look like you've just been blocked. There we go. There, brilliant. So, yeah, sit yourself down, allow the inner child to come and have a conversation, and be loving, be parenting, sometimes be firm, but always understand that the part of it is really about loving that part. Mostly these younger parts of ourselves, they need love, they need reassurance, they need to be understood, they need to be turned. Justin B is cute. He is, but he hasn't got a beard, so I don't know what he was talking about. If only I was as rich as Justin Bieber, everything would be fine. But I am in my heart. So there we go. So I'm going to show you this again. Got it. By the way, if you want to find out about my sessions, you can go to nonpersonalwellness.com, or you can stick .com on my handle, joelyoungmpa.com. You can also find about MPA. MPA is a tool which, well, not strictly speaking, looking at self-parenting, there are certainly methods within it that we use. Excuse me, trying to burp, can't. There's definitely ways that it can help you with all of this stuff. And today's contemplation, again, if you haven't already, I invite you to screenshot that and share it with people, because there are many people who can't come onto Periscope who may well, this might just be that moment where they get something and have a breakthrough, and I would love that. So again, screenshot is an off button along with the, not for too long though, you'll turn the phone off button with a select button. It'll come up with a screenshot image, and then you just hit yes please, I'd like to share on Twitter. So today's is if you parent yourself in all the ways you wish you had been parented, then love will run amok, kind of will run wild in your heart where need once did. There we go. By the way, these are all on a blog called, well, interesting, 7 Effortless Contemplations to Raise Your Vibration, which you can find on my blog. If you go to joelyoungmpa.com and hit the blog on the menu, you'll get to it. Or if you're feeling like you have to rush there right now, then mpacentral.com is the actual URL. My websites are all scattered all over the place, and someday I will sort that out. Hey, Eagle Tracker, good to see you. And you're one of those people, I'm just going to call you Eagle because I know your name, and it's just, I'm getting like it's a Dave, and I'm wondering likewise. I love it. That's a fantastic Fuad, yeah, God. That's the one. It's a tricky to say, but I will try and commit that to memory. Thank you for coming back, and I do apologise. I know you, I just don't know your name, or haven't managed to submit your name to memory. But really good to see you. So, how are we doing for time? 20 past. That's not bad. I think I can handle 20 minutes today. So, final chance on self-parenting. Anything you'd like to finish with before I wrap this up? By the way, do go join Indra. She's always on at 2:30, straight after me. I always say she's one of my favourite scopers. She talks about fairies and authenticity and all these things. So and just is really good at scoping. So highly recommend you join her. I don't know if you're still there, Indra, but there you are. Breath today. Oh yeah, of course, today's meditation day for Indra. So she does great meditation. So there she is. She says breath today, and if you want to follow her. Thank you, James. I will have a great day. It's lovely and sunny here. Going to do a circle time with my inner kids. Great idea. Great idea. All right. So, guys, I'm going to head off. Thank you so much for spending this precious time with me. Always, it's a privilege that you would choose to do that on a Wednesday morning for most of you, afternoon. Rainy and wet. Good. You probably need it there. Yeah, well, mind you, Illinois is not too bad, is it? Have a great day. Okay, cheers, Rob. Cheers, Max. Thanks, Angie. Good to see you all. Thank you for your shares and your hearts. Really appreciate it. I will see you at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Big hugs. Mwah. See you soon. Bye, guys.